They have 3-pronged fingers and feet. Their language pretty much is a series of clicks.
While it's the giants that always get people's attention, let me tell you about the countless tiny anomalies that roam our planet. From goblins, dwarf, to small bigfoot.
Oh my god, bro.
Tag along to witness the strange creatures you may never believe existed. As a visitor walked past an old building, something caught his eye. A strange, small creature moved inside, drawing his curiosity. Unable to resist, he stepped through the door, with excitement and a hint of fear. Inside, he spotted a green goblin-like figure, quickly jumping into the basement and vanishing into the shadows.
Nah, come back out. Look.
Panic surged through him as he realized what he'd just seen. He fled the building, his mind with the tale of a mysterious creature creeping in the dark. What else could be hiding there? Only he knew the truth. Christmas shadows unseen. Not just Santa and his reindeer, but Christmas brings several strange creatures along it. Don't believe me? Here, have a look. A man, while trying to open his car, spotted this bizarre creature that looked like a spider moving on the road. He quickly recorded it, and when the video reached the online community, it started a debate. Many called it the work of artificial intelligence, but a majority of the people believed in its authenticity. According to them, there have been several reported sightings of extraterrestrial entities near Christmas. So what do you think about this? Let me know. Mysterious garden figure. A video surfaced online in which a teenager made a noise as he ran outside. He suddenly stopped and filmed the garden from a distance. What he saw was a tiny figure, no taller than the pot. If it weren't for the teenager's sharp eyes, this creature would have gone unnoticed. It moved in a strange way, almost as if it knew someone was watching it. The scene felt creepy, and the mystery of what might be hiding just out of sight filled the air. What could that have been, and what did it want? No one knows. Solo walker. This is bound to be one of the most puzzling clips ever. It was shared online and quickly grabbed everyone's attention. The footage is grainy and blurry, making it hard to see what's really going on. At first glance, it just looked like someone was playing with a creepy doll. Nothing too strange, right? But when you look closely at the doll's legs, you would notice something odd. They seemed to be moving on their own. The guy was only holding the doll's arms, yet the legs walked around as if the doll was alive. One thing was clear now. No one knew what to make of this all. Unexpected dive. In this short clip from office CCTV, something strange was caught on camera. A little elf toy sat on a desk, looking all innocent. Suddenly, it jumped off the edge and landed right on a chair. But it didn't stop there, did it? The toy started to wobble around as if it was alive. Even creepier, it seemed to move just enough to stay out of the camera's view. This playful jump made everyone wonder about what really happened with the toy. What do you think? Was that really the tiny, mythical creature coming to life? Shadow in the dark. A video appeared online showing a red creature slipping out from behind a barred wall. Its face was twisted into a devilish smile, and its pointed features hinted at something sinister. Many believe it was a goblin, with its bright red skin and mischievous look, as if it knew more than it let on. Just as the tension grew, the video cut off, leaving viewers with only a glimpse of the strange creature and no answers as to what it was or what might happen next. Unexpected visitor. A group of friends were enjoying their time when something strange caught their eye. Behind the shed, they expected to see an animal like usual. But instead, a tiny figure emerged only about 2 feet tall, much smaller than any other person. It appeared just for a moment, giving the friends a quick glimpse before darting behind the shed and disappearing without a trace.
Oh my God, bro.
Its movements were quick, almost playful. Some said it looked like an elf, but whatever it was, it left more questions than answers. Unexpected backyard encounter. A man was casually recording his family when something strange happened. As his wife stepped away to pick up an item, a sudden movement behind the cycle caught his eye. Out of nowhere, a tiny figure quickly darted out and was barely visible. It ran swiftly to the other side. It seemed like a dwarf, but the sighting was so brief that it left everyone wondering what they had just seen. Had a strange shadow actually wandered into their backyard, or was it just their imagination? They couldn't be sure, but one thing was clear: the day had taken a mysterious turn. Secrets of Firefly Forest. In the beautiful setting of Overland Park, Kansas, a strange mystery had taken root, inspired by the magic of the Wizard of Oz. Tiny houses have been appearing all around, each one more stunning and unexpected than the last. These small, fairy-like homes spark curiosity and amazement among locals, who have come to call this enchanting spot Firefly Forest. No one knows who built them or why they keep showing up, but every few weeks, a new house appears, adding to the magical feel of the place. It's a little hidden village that fills visitors with wonder, leaving them guessing about the secrets these tiny walls might hold. Mystery in Railay Bay. On a serene day in Railay Bay, Thailand, tourists stumbled upon a sight that blurred the lines between reality and fantasy. A family of peculiar creatures, resembling Ewok-like troll monkeys, was seen sheltering under the rocks, their curious antics capturing the attention of holidaymakers nearby. As they glided by in longboats and kayaks, a magical sound filled the air. A catchy tune that seemed to bounce across the water. But as the scene unfolded, it became clear that these strange beings weren't what they seemed. What started as a normal tour suddenly turned into a bizarre encounter with strange creatures, leaving onlookers mesmerized by the magic of the moment. Ethereal night encounter. In a quiet town, surveillance cameras unknowingly captured a moment that blurred reality. On an ordinary night, a small humanoid figure materialized in the footage, captivating viewers later. One local who was on the phone suddenly noticed the strange shape. Was it a goblin from Folklore? Intrigued, he reached for his cell phone, eager to document this enchanting sight. Thankfully, the security cameras caught every mesmerizing detail, preserving this unreal encounter forever. The mysterious being vanished into the night, leaving everyone to wonder what secrets were still out in the shadows. The Green Menace. While hiking through a remote forest, this hiker encountered an unsettling sight that would haunt him forever. Hidden among the trees, a strange green creature suddenly emerged, catching him off guard. Before he could react, the creature hurled a stone in his direction, an unmistakable challenge from this elusive being. Was it a goblin brought to life? The air crackled with tension as the hiker got scared. With each step back, he felt the weight of the forest around him, filled with mysteries and unseen eyes. What other surprises lurked in the shadows, waiting to reveal themselves? Mystery by the water. A strange video appeared online showing a weird creature near the water's edge. It stood on a cliff, looking for something among the rocks. With a hunched back and features that looked just like a goblin from old stories, this wasn't something you see every day. The creature moved quietly, making viewers wonder what it wanted. As they watched, their imaginations ran wild with thoughts of legends coming to life. What secrets was this odd being hiding? The suspense hung in the air, leaving everyone curious about what might happen next. Shadows in motion. In a parking lot, a man noticed a strange movement happening between parked cars. He felt a rush of excitement as he caught sight of a small creature, quick and elusive, racing from one vehicle to another. Then it slipped under a car, revealing glimpses of its unusual shape. something that resembled the goblins of old stories. But aren't those supposed to be just the creatures of myths? The creature vanished just as quickly, leaving the man only with a story to tell. Forest Stalker Alert. In the forest, a traveler stumbled upon an unsettling sight. A figure dressed in black, standing still, watching from a distance. The traveler's breath hitched as he realized it wasn't just a person. The figure's otherworldly appearance hinted at something far stranger. Without waiting to see if it would move closer, he turned and sprinted through the trees, glancing back only to see shadows shifting. Was it just his imagination, or had he really come face to face with something unearthly? The forest seemed to hold its secrets quite tightly. Nighttime encounter. Alone in the woods, a camper's flashlight swept across the trees, revealing a small figure creeping just behind one. It had big, unusual ears, and stared right at him with an intensity that froze him in place. This wasn't any animal he'd ever seen. It felt different, almost unnatural. As the creature's stare cut through the shadows, the camper's instincts took over. Without a second thought, he turned and ran, leaving the mystery behind him. What had he just stumbled upon in those woods? Backyard intruder. A man who had been hearing strange noises that were coming from his backyard decided to investigate. He went outside with a flashlight and began the search. It took him some time, but he eventually managed to capture the creature behind the disturbance. It was a weird-looking pale white creature that he spotted in the dark. Well, the guy got lucky that the mystery figure was not in a mood for attack and disappeared into the dense forest as soon as he spotted him. Vanishing figure. As the man walked through the dusty halls of the abandoned building, fallen leaves everywhere, he suddenly spotted a strange sight. A small figure clinging to the wall. It didn't look like a regular shadow. Before he could understand what he was seeing, the figure slipped away, moving so quickly that it left a faint blur behind. The man felt scared, his breath catching as he searched the walls, but he found nothing. Only an eerie silence remained, as if the building itself was holding its breath. Bush's secret. Driving through Dallas, the two friends suddenly stopped as they noticed movement in the bushes by the road.
What? In there.
Curious, they zoomed in and caught sight of what appeared to be a frog. Only it wasn't like any frog they'd ever seen. It was unusually large, with an odd smile stretching across its face, almost as if it knew something they didn't. The sight was scary. As they watched, the strange creature seemed like a frogman, but no one knew what exactly that was, leaving them with more questions than answers. Poolside mystery. During a swim meet, a camera unexpectedly captured a strange sight above the water. A small creature darting across the screen. At first glance, it resembled a bat, but its limbs told a different story. Unlike any bat seen before, it had proper legs, making it appear almost humanoid. Its skin was a muted tone, blending eerily with the background, while no one seemed to notice it first. But when they did, they were filled with dread as to what kind of a creature was that. Roadside terror. A video surfaced showing a bizarre creature crawling beside the road on all fours. It seemed to be chasing a man who had the advantage of higher ground, staying just out of reach. The creature's appearance was unsettling. It had the face of a pig, but its body didn't quite match any known animal. It moved with a strange motion, as if its limbs weren't used to working together. The man kept his distance, watching closely, but the unsettling figure stayed in sight. The video cuts off right there, leaving viewers wondering what happened next. Shadows meet. In a quiet parking lot, a surveillance camera caught a peculiar scene. Two small, dark figures emerged, one from the left and the other from the right. Slowly, they wandered the lot. Their movement seemed odd, as if they were searching for something. Moments later, they slipped behind a parked car and vanished from view, leaving only questions in their wake. The figures were distant and shadowy, making it impossible to tell if they were animals or something stranger. Some whispered of dwarfs or other mystical beings, but no one could say for certain what roamed there that night. Mysterious night flight. Late at night, a hotel security camera captured something extraordinary. In the darkness, a small creature zipped through the air, its appearance unlike anything seen before. It hovered for just a moment, creating a flicker of intrigue. Was it a fairy? A sprite? The footage was too brief and too blurry to tell for sure. Whatever it was, its odd shape and swift movement left a haunting impression. Guests who watched the footage couldn't shake the feeling that something magical and perhaps a little unsettling had passed right above them in the night. Mystery in motion. In an open stadium, a tourist noticed a small creature sitting still on the ground. Its glowing eyes piercing the dim light. Suddenly, the creature stood up and sprinted toward him, sending the visitor into a panic. He ran, feeling scared, as the strange figure chased him. The video cuts off before we see what happens next, leaving us hanging on the edge of our seats. Did he escape? Or did the mysterious goblin-like creature have other plans? One thing was certain: the park will never feel the same again. Ethereal kitchen encounter. In a quiet kitchen, a security camera captured a fleeting moment that would leave anyone in disbelief. A small creature zipped across the frame, vanishing almost as quickly as it appeared. With delicate wings that shimmered in the light, it resembled a tooth fairy come to life. The footage was brief, but the enchanting sight left an air of mystery hanging in the room. What could it have been? It was a glimpse of something magical, a reminder that not all wanderers are meant to be understood, and some secrets may forever remain just out of sight. Mysterious remains found. This next strange discovery sent shockwaves down the internet. A video revealed what looked like the remains of a small, strange creature. Its head appeared oddly shaped, and each limb had 5 fingers. The man who found it wasn't sure what he'd stumbled upon, but whispers quickly spread. Could this be the fossil of a fairy? The creature's appearance was unlike anything anyone had seen before, adding to the mystery. Its origin was unknown, leaving people to wonder. Could this be a peek into the world of myths, or was it just a strange coincidence? Fairy discovery. In the summer of 2011, Jose de Los Maldonados spotted a glimmer between branches while picking guavas in Guadalajara. His curiosity led him to a small being that appeared lifeless and missing a foot. He preserved it in a jar, dubbing it his Adama Madrina. Soon, crowds gathered to see the creature, creating an excited buzz outside his home. As rumors spread, filmmakers arrived. Jose refused to let scientists examine it, leaving everyone to wonder. What was this mysterious being? Secrets of Narpun. In Thailand, a remarkable photo taken by National Geographic's Brett Madden had raised eyebrows. Is it truly the mummy of a fairy? Known as the Narpon, or Thai flower pod, this legendary creature is said to blend human and plant features. Standing at just 3 feet tall, these fairies are rumored to have originated from Buddha's blessings. As rare sightings spark intrigue, could Brett have uncovered a hidden world of fairies? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, leaving us all wondering. Mysterious winged encounter. In 2022, a strange video appeared online, sparking intense debate. It started with a woman letting her dog out, but something felt off. The dog paused, sensing something nearby, while the woman stepped outside first. Suddenly, a mysterious creature zoomed past her, moving at an unbelievable speed. Surprised, she raised her arms to protect herself, then quickly rushed back inside. Now, some say it could be a fairy, while others aren't so sure. The clip leaves viewers fascinated and wondering what else might be hiding in the dark. Chupacabra discovery revealed. In Texas, Jackie Stock made a bold claim. She had proof of the legendary chupacabra.
Or in your tree.
And he saw this strange animal sitting up here eating corn.
Yep, her husband had apparently caught a creature the night before that fit the description of this beast. Hairless, with large claws and sharp teeth. But biologist Brent Ortego didn't believe it. He thought it was just a small dog with mange.
The animal in the cage, as best I can tell from the view, was some form of a small canine.
Still, the strange creature now stays with the Stocks, making everyone wonder as they wait for answers. Could it really be the chupacabra, or is it just another mystery waiting to be solved? Midnight Mystery unveiled. At night, a security camera captured an unsettling scene inside a home. The footage showed a small creature quietly moving around, its figure flickering in and out of sight. With a quick look, it bounced behind a plant, disappearing without a trace. The homeowner, waking up to the strange sight, couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Was it just a trick of the light, or something much more mysterious? As the shadows grew longer, the question still remained. What was hiding just beyond the camera's view? Cursed inheritance revealed. When a man got an unexpected inheritance from his grandmother, he never imagined the secrets it might contain. Inside an old chest, he found a mummified leprechaun and a banshee.
A mummified leprechaun.
Wearing a human skin suit. And guess what? Both were over 100 years old and whispered tales of Ireland's dark history. But as he held these strange items, he started to hear faint voices speaking in an ancient language. Was this just a strange family keepsake, or had he uncovered something much more dangerous? Shadows flickered in the corners, filling the room with a creepy mystery. What had he really inherited? Unholy union unveiled. A photo from this unusual family showed a creature with both human and pig-like features. Its body clearly looked like a pig, but it had some human traits too. This odd being amazed and puzzled everyone. As rumors about the couple spread, people couldn't shake the unsettling feeling that they had stumbled upon a hidden world where nothing was as it seemed. Strange pig unveiled. In a video that seemed normal at first, just a herd of pigs doing their thing. But then there was something strange about one of them. Among the familiar pigs, a weird-looking pig stood out, its face twisted in ways that seemed unnatural. This odd being raised questions and sparked guesses. Could this be proof of human pigs made through some secret experiments? As the video spread, it joined a growing list of unsolved mysteries, each more confusing than the last. The world watched closely, curious about what other secrets might be hidden beneath the surface. Secrets of shadows. In the forest of British Columbia, a hiker unknowingly recorded something truly strange. While making her way along the trail, her camera caught a shadowy figure hiding among the bushes, a creepy goblin-like shape. She only noticed it later while reviewing the footage and was shocked to see the creature moving close by. What might have happened if she had stayed a little longer? This encounter now adds a mysterious story to the forest as the hiker vanished without a trace, leaving the woods to keep their secrets hidden. The Dark Pursuit. A group of adventurers accidentally found a real-life troll, just like the one from Troll Hunter. There were no tricks or costumes. This was a true nightmare. They must have felt scared when they saw a creature straight out of a horror movie. How did this beast get into our world? And what did it want? More importantly, what other frightening creatures might be hiding nearby? The Kitchen Shadow. In a thrilling moment captured on camera, a mother filmed her ordinary kitchen when a strange, goblin-like creature ran across the floor. Its movements were swift and unsettling. disappearing beneath the table as if it were part of the shadows themselves. The atmosphere filled with mystery. What could this eerie being want? As the camera continued to roll, the atmosphere hinted at secrets hidden just out of sight. The kitchen, once a place of comfort, now held a puzzle, leaving viewers interested and wondering about what hides just beneath the surface. The Gnomes' gaze. In the backyard of a house in Glasgow, a shocking sight was captured on video.
It's there! I've got it in camera!
A small, strange figure moved quickly around what looked like a gnome statue, almost blending in with the garden's shadows. This odd creature, which seemed like something straight out of old European legends, had an unsettling energy, even surprising a young boy nearby. Gnomes are often thought to guard nature, but this one seemed to have a different purpose. Its watchful eyes seemed to hide secrets, leaving viewers to wonder if these mythical beings hold more secrets than we know.
It's there! I've got it in camera! It's moving!
The zoo's secret. While visiting a zoo in Romania, a tourist saw a frightening sight that scared everyone in the crowd. A mysterious creature, eerily bald and crouching on its knees. It appeared from the shadows, bringing to mind stories of cryptids that people often talk about in muted tones. Its strange presence made onlookers gasp and whisper nervously. The crowd felt both curious and scared by what they saw. What could have caused such fear? As the video ended, the zoo kept its secrets hidden, leaving viewers to wonder what really lies beyond the fences. Shadows under bridge. One evening in Kiev, a local set out to capture the beauty around him. As he recorded the peaceful landscape, his camera caught a glimpse of a strange creature creeping beneath the pedestrian bridge. It moved with an odd grace, looking a bit like a bat. The distance made it hard to tell what it was, but its creepy presence made viewers feel uneasy. What secrets does this darkness hide? The footage left us with more questions than answers. What do you think it was? The Trash Haunter. In a neighborhood, a video appeared that had everyone talking. A street dog, full of determination, ran toward a strange sight hiding in a trash can. The creature was small, but its long legs made it look oddly tall. As it hurried away into the shadows, it vanished before anyone could see. Was it an alien, a cryptid, or something completely unknown? The unsettling nature of this quick encounter left everyone wondering what was truly hidden in the alleys. Tree's secret. While wandering his town, a local glimpsed a tiny little thing that he thought only existed in legends and myths.
Nah, come back out. Look, why are you eating like that?
A green figure was seen moving high on a tree's branches. It wasn't any ordinary sight. This small creature moved quickly, almost darting from one spot to another before slipping out of view. It had been there only moments ago and then left without a trace. Now, some said it resembled a pixie, but no one could say for sure what truly hid among the leaves. Tell us what you think about this down below. Tyre's strange visitor. A strange video recently appeared, showing a small creature sitting on a tire that surprised everyone.
Okay. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. Holy shoot!
At first, it looked like a worm, but something was off. Its lower body stayed still while the top half moved in a weird way that no normal worm would. As viewers watched in shock, the creature twisted and turned.
1, 2, 3.
Pulling everyone deeper into the mystery of what it really was. The odd sight made viewers question what this unusual being could be. How did it come to be? Leaving everyone keen to learn more about the strange wonders of the world around us. Chilling playground encounter. The video began with a group of kids playing together and kicking a ball. All of a sudden, they saw something in the distance that frightened them to their bones. A shadowy figure was staring back at them, small and difficult to see. It stood still, watching them, and as soon as they noticed it, they started running away. The figure was so tiny and far away that they couldn't tell what it really was, leaving the kids feeling uneasy and unsure about what they just saw. Enigmatic mountain sighting. In the mountains of China, a tourist's camping trip took a surprising turn. As he wandered further away from his camp, he spotted something bizarre hiding among the bamboo. His eyes widened and he looked scared. He snapped a few pictures of the strange, skin-colored creature. It resembled something out of a fantasy movie, eerily similar to Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. But as he reviewed the images later, he got scared. What had he really encountered in those remote woods? The image was striking, but the fear of what was out in the shadows was undeniable. And now, let us move on to our subscribers' pick of the day. One night, two friends walked home, unaware of the danger nearby. Suddenly, they came across a creature that looked like it came straight out of a nightmare. Its glowing eyes shone in the dark, and its twisted body moved in strange ways.
Oh, boy.
The guys felt scared as the figure fell back into the shadows from which it had appeared. What had they just seen? A ghost or something from another world? They decided to hurry, realizing that some things are best left unexplored in the dark.